MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd.
Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Pitch on the way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Weather shouldn't play too big a role here in Game 2. 55 degrees at first pitch. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So he sets him down swinging. Tim Anderson is retired to lead off the ball game. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Marte takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's why in this sport you have to be able to control your emotions at the plate. You saw his eyes light up on that first pitch changeup. Just not able to stay back a hair longer to keep that one fair and put his team on the board.
He puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Number 19.
Settling in now, number 19. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. One ball, 1 strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 17.
Now at the plate, number 17. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Jimenez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Jimenez, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Josh Bell the next to hit as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Ready now, Avisail Garcia. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. It's still another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in a dugout, waiting for their chance to face it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Ball 2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
High and deep to left center field. Jimenez going back into the Villiers bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. So here's Daniel Ponca now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
That's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8. The catcher, Victor Caratini.
At the plate, Victor Caratini. Here comes the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And that finds the target. Nothing in two now. Caratini, a former Detroit Tiger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. So striding in, Yolmer Sanchez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Behind 0-2 now. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still down 3-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andrew Brandt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Two balls and a strike down to the Yankees leadoff man. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Judge, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, number 19. As we're 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Fouled away. Anderson on at first, nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again, number 17. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home is offered and missed for the first strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Marte. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So one away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Jimenez. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His first homer here in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the corner and slicing foul. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here comes the first pitch. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down in the way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
3-2 now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that ball will stay fair It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Hardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Hicks stands at second with 2 gone. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Chopped at the plate, but it gets fouled. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Here it comes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Into the box now. Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in, Daniel Palco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Stanton. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Robbie Erlin, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 41.
Digging in, Andrew Grant comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Caratini corrals it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
It's a strike to throw down. Is right in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Brandt stands at second with no outs. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitched inside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3. The 3-1. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, number 19.
Riding in once again, number 19. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. As he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as this lead swells to 7-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Stepping in now, number 17. He pulls this one into right. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
And he fouls this one off. grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Yankees 7 and the White Sox nothing. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that the 7 runs they've put on the scoreboard today have been a total effort from this lineup. Everyone is doing their job right now, and that's something they've continued to emphasize to their players. He just hopes to see them stay on the attack the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. This is popped up. Bell will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder,
standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. There's a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fouled off. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ball far from the box. That's that short course in right field, D-Roll. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of the ball.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No, that's a foul ball.
Two out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. On the ball first, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 8 and the White Sox nothing. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the White Sox,
here's Starling Marte. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. The pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Ready now for the White Sox. Yoan Moncada. He went down on strikes last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Hicks. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. His first homer so far in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit. Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Number 55.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th. Coda Glover enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 30, Coda
In now,
Glover.
Andrew Brandt. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Ready with the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Runners on his way to third. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
2-1 to count. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Now at the plate, number 19. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Judge gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Glover is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 now. Number 17 is on deck. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Marte, but he won't get there. It falls in.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Standing in now, number 17, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that gets over the line now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open, they look the pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Kelvin Herrera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Two, here it is. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Ready once again. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run is in to score from third. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 2 down.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side, hit hard. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, Andrew Grant. And so take a look at ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Voigt at third, Hicks on second, Gregorius at first, 2 out in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score.
It's times like these that pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Ball one.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 8th inning coming up. So here is Avisail Garcia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Palka. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Striding into the box, Victor Caratini. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
0-1's the count.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Aaron Bummer enters
your
now in a
attention,
mop-up
please.
role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39.
Coming to the plate now, number 19. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Number 17.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that misses 1-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now the 2nd pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ready on 1 and 2. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Next for Chicago.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a ball hit softly down to 3rd. Hooking just fouled by a matter of inches that time. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. 2-2.
2-2 count.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So coming to the plate, Starling Marte, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes.